In the beginning, from the very beginning, there was darkness, then came the light. I took the mic and placed the word in its place. The word became flesh and manifest. So be it, my word is alive. Through this microphone that will hurt your astral. I renamed the microphone Michael. For it is through him that my word passed through the logos. Named and not fabricated, be it. The sky is my playground, the Silver Surfer's playground. Outside of me there is no life, not even emptiness. My dimension has its temporal and border limits that are invisible to the naked eye. No one sees time passing, except by the flow of the sun and its moon. Very few know my truth. They mock my clarity. Small, barely out of your egg, man wants to be bigger than his ox. Aspire to become great, to the torment of dry harvests. Little one, your greed takes control of your windshield. Dark is the destructive force. It's black like an abandoned castle where the banner of our flag flies. Be sure that under the fires the truth is masked. Come, switch to our dark side, where rigidity is not. Understand my pastime. An iron staircase, a narrow and dark corridor. At the end of this corridor, a half-open door from which reach us the chords of a music, which, in this place, seems unreal. Two dark monarchs disembark and display their powers. The power of the shadow settles. No, do not resist, do not struggle, do not turn away from the hand extended towards you. Or I will explore the kingdom of your fears, become its dictator to better dominate you. There, you become reasonable, that's good, yes, fall under the spell for better tomorrows. For rebels, the dark force is too strong. I sweep away the little Ewoks like the wind sweeps away dead leaves. The undecided are warned to be wary of the only star that melts into the night. The bastion of the country's slums in action. The energy release generates such an attraction that all eyes finally turn towards it. To better see that hope emerges from the dark. It is a part of every man. Force manipulates with a trifle. It is enough for the being to tip, for the eyes of the blind to open. For him to contemplate Mars from the dark at the side of the temple. Do not be afraid. Open your heart to me. Come to the Emperor, to feel the warmth of the darkness. For you, it is time to join the army of shadow warriors. Do you not see your light side succumbing? It is your destiny. Why would you want to resist it? Without difficulty, I will break the locks of your will. Be the Emperor's host in the purest darkness, and wear the colors of the dark side. The force is black. It is the black of your fears. We must both join forces to draw them to the dark side of the force. You do not know the extent of the dark force. The Emperor will reveal to you the true nature of the force. I am the son of Jafar, the filthy offspring of Darth Vader. A great master of handling, the mic I love. Adapt my technique like a chameleon. Merciless to crush the rebellion. Millennial, poison saliva bitter tongue. A pilot V5 as a lightsaber, what? My conscience as my only metal. I hunt and gut without remorse all the Jedi Knights. Hatred rises in you. I know it perfectly. I see your right hand gloved in black. It is hopeless. The mutation begins. Your nature that you block the dark side of the Force. Come to me. Cross the bridge from one side to the other. Join my home in the Black Moon. Mars is the Empire. I launch my troops on the ground to eradicate that fool Jean-Claude Godin Skywalker. Little presumptuous one. Don't you see the numbers deployed? The army of shadows you will be eliminated in the name of the mystical forces that dwell there in my brain. I don't give much for your skin. The breath of the Force is in me. The microphone crackles, spits piles of flames on the wooden ones. The Son of God trembles, but fights with his weapons by overturning the creeds that seem erroneous to him. Break the traitors from head to fibula. Through fear, the enemy remains sclerotic. Long live the reign of the knight of a theory that overturns established beliefs. Luke, help me? Idiot, it's too late. You belong to the sinister Dark Lord dressed in black. Helmet, horse breath under the armor of the toughest soldier in the Empire of the Dark Side. I assume my dreams have gone wrong. They have turned into a crash. Say your prayer. Take this last step towards the Dark Force. The Emperor will reveal to you the true nature of the Force. Do you understand now what the dark force is? The force? Yes, the force. At the beginning, like you, I was sitting on a stone. Tears streamed down my face. I no longer knew what to do, where to find the courage within me. I raised my eyes to the sky, and there I saw the light. I bathed my soul in it. This is the story of Lucifer, the scarlet angel whose life took a turn for the tragic. Like a bird in the sky, I was the master of space. It took me a long time to find my place within myself. I had lost track of the time that breaks us. Oh, people have so often wanted to hide their faces from me. I have known many ghosts of love, those who, in a draft, pass through the emergency exit. All these lies that were told to me, they hurt me. Oh, I'm not a child anymore. I'm tired of pretending. I never want to let myself be pushed around again. I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. I've suffered too much. God has answered my prayers. I will stay. I will fight, and I am proud of it. God has given me the faith that burns deep inside me. I have in my heart the strength that guides my steps. God gave me faith, a little Jenny says quoi. God is there in me, for you. He is the light that guides our steps. God is there for me, for you, that's it. My other half told me, I live every second that is offered to me as in paradise, and it's thanks to you, YHWH. You smiled at me, and suddenly my heart dissolved. I'm still trembling all over. I drink your words, like syrup when I hear you say, I love you, even half-heartedly. I would like to get drunk in the hollow of your arms and a long sigh, and tears of joy, YHWH the hidden one. Everything I touch, everything I see makes me want to live close to you. In the palace of dreams, you will be my king. For you are the fire that stirs me, the fire of my rotation, the most torrid and disturbing of illuminated vertigo. You are the air I breathe, the only one I need. In all my dreams you are the one I cannot do without. You are the lead of the fire, the fuel of my life, the shining star with 1,000 strands. If God has chosen us, the angels have brought us together. Bless our loves for life. YHWH the hidden. From Medina to Marseille, take us to new skies, YHWH. And you will answer me. The road to the set goal is long and perilous, often lined with taverns with neon signs. And it is hard to resist the invitation, to remain poised on the rail like a wagon. Like an arrow heading straight for the target, ignoring gossip is the only possible solution. Time passes too quickly for me to pay any attention to it. I know that everyone wants the same thing, but no one wants you to get it before everyone else. So, I'm writing for myself, son. Too bad for the others. If your gossip is their favorite hobby, I've come out of this harmful period where you lounge around waiting for everything to happen. I move forward strong from my past experiences, and I smile when I see those who rush to go there. Toward hell where the fire will put us in faints. Tomorrow is far away. The ink flows, the blood spills, the blotting paper absorbs the emotion. Bag of images in my memory, I talk about what my loved ones are going through and what I see. Guys sunk by despair, who go adrift. Guys who, for $20,000 of hash, tear each other apart. I talk about everyday life, listen carefully to my sentences, they're not funny. Neither laughter nor smiles, some have lost it. I think of Momo, who told me never again, but I never saw him again. Trying to escape the misery you won, brother. But it's still misery for what grows behind it. All growing up in the middle of a concrete field. Growing up in a parking lot, and seeing the big guys bring in the money. Poverty makes you think in no time. We cut, we compress, we slice, we pack, we sell. We make the crack money come in at full tilt. Yeah, that's life. And don't talk about welfare. Here, the dream of young people is the Golf GTI, Ticini tracksuit. Falling for women comfortably, like many in Scarface. I'm like everyone else. I'm really delirious. Thank God I've grown up, I'm smarter. He dies in the end. In the end, hunger. Hunger justifies the means 4 or 5 unhealthy blows, and we last until tomorrow, then we'll see. We walk in the shadow of the clever, from evening to morning. Hidden in a corner, knife in hand, highwayman. Way, there are no two to be a god. Hit like an anvil, not fall eyes, The envious wants one road to get in, two to get out, three-quarters cooked. Succeed, vanish, become a memory. Remember being so young, have a full repertoire of guys wiped off the map that we erase like a blackboard spow. It's black. Believe in who, in what, guys are all mirrors. They go in the same direction, they want to fill their drawers. For the drawer we spend our life there. We end up there before knowing hell. On earth, we build our paradise. Fiction, too strong disillusionment, take out the joint. Reality hits too hard. Need to escape. Escape, effort of imagination. Here everything is gray. The walls, the spirits, the rats at night. We want escape from prison, a needle goes through, we take action. False diversion, one day you lose it. Some lucky people have it in their brains, others send it to each other for a handful of bucks. Fraternal war. Weapons grow like weeds. The image of the gangster spreads like gangrene sows its seeds. Seeds, the seed of a delinquent. What do you hope for? All young. We teach them that nothing makes a man except money. From the discreet sniper to the organized group, the route becomes fields too big, impossible to arrest. Arrested, sticky at the start, lucky on the way out. We get 3 months, word gets around, the reputation grows. The bars are more frightening, it's routine a vulgar thorn. Fine sketch in India ink, a figurine that sometimes comes to life. Comes alive with a furious desire for money. Darkness falls, no matter the weather, we roll the dice, we have to gamble, lose and win, come home with a few more papers. It will help, no one will ask where they fell from. Fall or not, for everything, for nothing we take the risk, no big deal, cousin. Either way, in both cases, we come out fine. Living like a dog or a prince, there's no comparison. We make a choice, grill the leg of lamb, the jewels shine. Jewels, a dream, pockets full but the target is far away. The arrow ricochets, the devil adds a notch too ugly. The guys check their own box. Shoot for cash, I hear the bells, the blows of the pickaxe digging a hole, it's too easy. Easy the jacket of the docile bourgeois of the same haunting, and porcelain in the windshield. Check. The razor on the handbag, over here the Talbans. That's all day. Tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. Tomorrow? That's not the problem, we live from day to day. We don't have time, or we lose money that others take. Tomorrow is far away, we're in no hurry. Little by little we advance while watching our asses to speak to the future. The future won't change much. The next generations will be worse than us. Their life will be more gloomy. Our future is the minute after the goal. Anticipate. Prevent before getting nailed. Nail to a bench, nothing else to do. We drink beer. We whistle at the gas girls who don't have a brother. The walls hold us like flypaper. We're here. We'll never get out. Satan holds us with his pitchfork. Straddle the risks second after second. Each opportunity is another stone added to our slings. Against their lasers, some despair. Many touch the ground. The stubborn refuse the suicidal fight, sit there, stunned. The gods watch humanity head towards the bad side of eternity with a determined step. They will prefer to prowl below than above, will be bored. It's only here that the angels sell smoke. Smoke, one more puff, the veil has fallen. A head on the pillow, the shit fades for a moment. Through the window, a scream enters. A man is held up, a child is arrested, for a handcuffed Cartier. Handcuffed, bound hand and foot by fate. Prisoner of the dungeon, destiny is the jailer. The turf the arena, we grew up with games. Brave gladiator, but life is tough, we fight as best we can in tall buildings. Incomprehension, gangs of supposedly ill-behaved kids. Friction, excitement, civilian patrols. Useless fear, stupid legends and myths. Hashish by the kilo, poets armed with pens. Reserves of creativity, hangars, silos. We head to Block 20, pack of Heineken in hand. Forget while puffing on a big joint. African princesses, single mothers, plastic. Full of glue, rack low with a moody mass. Parallel economy, team as tough as a rock. Little dons who seriously control their spots. We're smashing view of Clickwatt, penned in like Mexico City. Cemented horizons, pickpockets, drug addicts. Honest people ignored, supercops, Zoros. Politicians and journalists visiting the zoo. Respectful Muslims, humble fathers. Speakers blasting jungle music. Devastated entrances, busted carcasses of tires. Swarms of kids coming to scratch. Orange lights coming on, smoking chimneys. Impromptu soccer games on the asphalt. Golf, VR6 squealing tires. Silence broken by police sirens. Fashionable polo shirts, shabby tracksuits. Mothers with admirable character traits. Fake joint prison stories. Stupid divisions, piles of embers. Oriental cliches, chili-laced cuisine. Pretty tree names for buildings in the cement forest. Southern desert, blazing sun. We live at night during the month of Ramadan. No distractions, create a little action. Dice games, country games, money bets, nasty attraction. Non-stop laughter, impromptu arrests. Corrupt district mayors. Stepping on used syringes, dreaming of traveling. Car radios in business, a batch of ripped-off chains. A scamp, a ruthless psychopath. The best friendships a guy can find. Sports geniuses learning their trade on vacant lots. New jokes, terrible pickup techniques. Individuals cracking because they're stressed. If no one moves, no one gets hurt. Vapor of ether, scarlet water, alcohol. Brinks van subdued like the jackpot. It's not funny. The dog bites locked in the cage, drooling with rage. The bars climb to the second floor. Dealing hash, it's wise if you want to get the woman out. If you dive in, shut up, no drama. But school's not far, nor is trouble. It starts with slaps on the ass, it ends with police custody. Look at the street, what changes? Only the seasons. You spit concrete, shit concrete. Fighting for brass, does it pay off? Don't miss the cash when the anti-crime squad knocks at the door. 3 colors on the posters treat us like idiots. It's not Manila, okay, but cigarettes get tormented. Guilty, innocent. They talk about percent, an eye for an eye, a mouth for a tooth. It's stressful. Very early on, it's already the family outside. Caters gang, go fuck your mother. Shut up your ass. They're already talking out of turn. It's not easy to talk about love. Factory work wears us out. Beautiful girls break their backs in the kitchens. The elected officials dwell on renovations. It's reassuring, but it's always the same shit, behind the last coat of paint. The late dreams lie buried in the yard at 12. Drive, die, end up like Tupac Shakur. Look at the photos, adult today, mate. A lot of friends have already killed themselves on motorcycles. Once you win, 1,000 times you lose. The future is a lottery. To this, I dedicate my texts as an ex-voto. Man, here you are judged by a strong reputation. Miss you, and every day the bastards piss on your door. It's the minimum rate, and watch out. Those who carry weight transform the area into an oppidum. Frozen. The atmosphere electrifies. There are plenty of seats. Frozen concrete acts as a cold ice flow. Kids want to go out. The no votes fall like sledgehammers. The artists in my ass suck up DSU grants. So much energy wasted on undue prejudice. Financial decision-makers full of shit in their eyes. Meanwhile, hopes fail, capsize, some rap, stones fly, stolen crate skid. It's chaos at the high school. In the hallways they open fire extinguishers. The neighborhood becomes the hunting ground for inspectors. Back to one eye because the waters are riddled with reefs. Collect the wheat. We play dice in a dark coffin. It's too much. The homie shit on Romeo's profile. A chalk of poop, make the wires, and a good rodeo. Life is hard if you want to dream. They put tire in the hash and sell it to you Ramselif. You'll tell me it's okay, it's not too much. But for some cherno, a homadu when you have nothing, it's tough.
I know what I'm talking about, me, the bastard.
I had to celebrate my 20th birthday with 3 bottles of Valstar. The spot is boiling tonight, which is the king. From the start, the walls are reserved like parking spaces. But who can understand the full house that a guy at the end of his tether hits hard, pushed by hatred? And that we are not programmed to make a fuss. I don't think about tomorrow because tomorrow is far away. Why is it like this? You ask yourself questions? Why fortune and misfortune? Why was I born with empty pockets? Why are his full of money? Why did I see my father on a moped leaving for work just before his in a gray three-piece and BMW? Money is a beautiful woman who doesn't marry the poor. Otherwise, why am I here, all alone married without a dowry? Why is it daycare and vacation for him? For me, it's a football stadium without a cage, without a net, without even a white line. Why is it horseback riding for him, for me fighting? For him coke, for me police on duty? I have to manage to eat some nights. Why does he gorge himself on salmon on a bed of caviar? Some are born in cabbages, others in shit. Why does it stink around me? What? Why are you looking for me? Why is it sunny Christmases at his place? Why is the dream ousted by a frozen reality at my place? And he has the right to advanced studies. Why don't I have enough money to buy their books and notebooks? Why did I have to stop classes? Why didn't he have a brother to support? Why did I deal every day? Why is it that when I dive, he gets his thesis? Why do steel cages, gilded cages act at their ease? His star shone brighter than mine under the big canvas. Why wasn't I born under the same star? Like Isa, why wasn't I born with a lucky star watching over me? A corridor full of canvases, spit, too frank chatter, the fags bowing in front of it. To bear growing up without a dollar, it's too disappointing. Just in short pants, don't do the flat mechanical shovel with yogurt pots. It doesn't matter, I don't blame anyone, and if my time comes I'll leave as I came. Incandescent teenager, shitting left and right on the forbidden fruit. Innocence, witnesses of guys shot dead in the street. Is that a childhood?
Rotten, yeah.
I didn't flirt, but threw tarts at the little ones with the pigtails. Pale with fear in front of my father, my sister wore the veil. I remember at school the kids who cross her path, laughing. It's nothing, Leah. If we were less scrupulous, a little fire play, we'd be like them. But I cried to get a job, like a deadbeat without a drink. They I love yous to my parents alone in my bed at night. Each to his own burden. Without ambition life is too long. Write poems, pee violently in a violin. You focus on the wagon, it's the locomotive you're missing. It's not the color, it's the bank account. I express my opinion, even if no one cares. I wouldn't be like this if I had seen life rich. I can't do anything, a spectator of despair. Life is beautiful. Destiny deviates from it. No one plays with the same cards. The cradle lifts the veil. Many are the roads it reveals. Too bad. We weren't born under the same star. Besides, little brother has only one wish. To grow up. That's why he insists on playing the savage from the age of 10. Becoming an adult with the news as a mentor is to smash the faces of those who don't agree. Back when Big Brother was a kid, we used to have rants about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Now the dwarves have squirted Snow White and are hitting, bursting. Guys are slamming in Mortal Kombat. At 13, he already loves money, greedy, but his pockets are dry. So we act like a tough guy at parties which are now evenings, no more Tyser syrup. Little brother wants beers. I don't think it was intentional. The adult has certainly indirectly shown that doing evil is good. Tomorrow his notebooks will be full of crossings out. Little brother smokes spliffs and breaks cars. Little brother dreams of cars, clothes, and money. With a reputation for being tough, for all that he would steal the moon. He collects misdeeds without caring about the harm he does, while demanding respect. He doesn't care what tomorrow will bring, to give some people reasons to despise his younger brother. In his head the radiation from the cathode ray tube has smothered the vibrations of the tams of Africa. No more school bag, he wouldn't know what to do with it. He doesn't play marbles anymore, he wants to play with a gun. Little brother threw away his soldiers to become a warrior, and think of the loot he'll amass. Journalists create trends, violence at school already existed in my time, the rackets, the fights, the damage. The bats in the windshields of the teachers' tires. Troubles with box cutters. But talking about it in the newspaper every night is becoming banal. It's imprinted on the retina as a normal situation. And if little brother wants to be talked about, he repeats what he saw before 8:30. Shit, in the 80s it was a statement of fact, but now these journalists have made statements. And I don't think little brother is worse than before, just overexposed to advertising, to violent acts. For adults, the kid is the best lemon. Target number 1, the territory of consumer products. And to make sure he gets some, little brother makes sure, gun in his belt. We know what you are when we see what you have. Little brother knows it and keeps this fact in mind. Money would open the doors to an azure sky as easily as his screwdrivers open those of cars. High class is all he wants. It goes down better when you wear Giorgio Armani. Concerned about people's looks, despite his young age, little brother smokes to look bigger. He would like to take the highway to fortune and doesn't realize that he could lose feathers there. He is barely hatched from his egg, and already little brother wants to be bigger than the ox. Little brother has deserted the playgrounds. He can barely walk and wants 7-league boots. Little brother wants to grow up too fast, but he has forgotten that there is no point in running, little brother. We can do nothing, we can change nothing. We are the spectators of despair. Tomorrow is late. We do not fear the dark, but we fear the unknown within the dark. As for XL love, I would say, sha-la-la-la, shame on you, what do you think? I'm not going to spend my time like this running after you. You may be a handsome guy, but be careful. Don't come looking for me, because I can get ferocious. Big Bang, it's gang warfare, every man for himself. I'm not for gang bangs, I stay out of it, so I'm leaving again like in 40. Tell yourself that all your blunders leave me indifferent. My mother told me to be wary of this kind of individual that you like to embody. But love has made me short-sighted. I should have read the horoscope better. Even under the microscope, in order to avoid the traps that you set for me. I find the word trap still too weak to say what you did to me. Don't tell me that you love me. It's on you that the shame is. I don't want to waste any more time listening to you, because you're going off the rails. Don't give me the plan anymore of the crazy love of the engagement. I know well what you say about me to your friends when I'm not there. It doesn't do anything to me. It doesn't even affect me, but I'm warning you, I'm not going to let myself be done like that. Because I'm fed up, I don't have a shadow of hope anymore. You can cry as much as you like. It's too late. I don't want any more illusory love, you know. I turn a blind eye to all your low blows. But tell yourself that it won't last. Manipulate anyone you want, but don't expect to play that game with me, XL.